Hello everyone. So unfortunate news, somehow I lost the base footage for this video. I'm not sure that this has actually ever happened to me before, but let me go ahead and lay down what I used. So basically I used the 8-year kit this week. This is the week of April 25th through May 1st. I used the bundle that came with it, as well as these like luxe underlays. I believe those are from Sadie Stickers. And then I used the quotes that came with the bundle as well. I think I used almost all of them, which is wild. I just wanted to throw quotes everywhere, so I trimmed some to like make them fit perfectly on the boxes that I wanted. And I just think that this turned out so pretty. I love the colors of this kit and the vibes, and I knew I needed to use it ASAP. It is currently sold out on the website. We don't have any more bundles left, but we will have some a la carte extra availability. I know we have like a lot of the foil bundles because I usually order those in like a bigger quantity anyways, so super cute. But yeah, I'm super excited about how this week turned out. I did use a color of the week throughout a lot of this week. It's like the hot pink color. I thought it matched pretty well. I just think it's crazy. I think we only came out with so far like 25 maybe or 24 colors of the week, and I feel like there's always one that matches something, whether it's one of the 4 colors or a color that's like prominent or like neutral enough for the spread. So let's go into the week. On the sidebar, I actually put in that it was the 8-year this week and that I was super tired. I've just been tired in general, but like this week I was very tired. So on Monday, I put in that I got up early and got Starbucks and then hung out with Nick and Theo. I honestly don't remember this day, but if it's in there, it happened. And then I just put in that I was super tired this day. I think I just like mostly worked and did things that needed to get done because not only was the 8-year this week, but we had guests coming I think the next week, so I needed to get a lot of things done and prepped. I'm using a lot of scripts from my shop in the new black font, and some of them are like customs that I made myself as well to fit on the little things perfectly. Then I put in that we got Longhorn for dinner, which I love Longhorn. I don't know what it is, but I feel like it's one of the better of the like steak fast food type chains. Like, you know what I mean? Usually we get like a steak, a baked potato, and like a salad each, and we just share everything, and it's so yummy. And also their wings are like surprisingly good for a non-wing place. I feel like it's like a consistent good. The only thing that's weird is they put the sauce on the side, but then I just dump it all over it. But I think like, I'm wondering if they do that in store or if they just do it for to-goes. But either way, I'm not mad about it. Then we watched Euphoria this night, which we love Euphoria, and so sad. We're both so sad that it's like probably not gonna be on again until like next year. Such a good show. I don't know why I dragged my feet on it for so long. I feel like it's probably gonna be like a favorite show. Because it kind of just fits in my roadhouse of like shows that I would like anyways. So loved it. And then on Tuesday, I put in that Bennett started wearing underwear, which has been like a real struggle. He said that for the longest time, he would not wear underwear until he's 5. And I really didn't want to like push him because I know that that's just as bad. But I don't know what it was. But the day before this, I was just like annoyed. I was like, Bennett, like, you're so smart. Like, you can wear underwear. I was like, tomorrow it's going to happen. And he's like, I don't want to. He wasn't like upset about it. He was just like, nah. I was like, no, it's happening. And I went and got him Minecraft underwear, and I think that that's kind of what tipped the scale, which is weird because he has like Star Wars underwear, he has Mario underwear. I always tried like enticing him, but I was like, no, today's the day, now's the time. And I was like, let's pick out your underwear for tomorrow and put them out, and like it's just gonna happen. So we did that the night before, and then this day on, he's been wearing underwear. He's had like I think one accident in underwear, one accident at night, and then yesterday I was so mad. He was like playing the Switch during quiet time, and he like didn't make it. Like he made it, but he didn't like make it onto the toilet, and I was like, this can't happen again. Like, you can't wait until like you can't hold it. So that's like the newest lesson, is like not holding it, but otherwise he's been good, and it's been like basically a month. So pretty proud of him finally. Then I also did a Starbucks run. I don't know why I like made all of this into 3 boxes because I totally could have put it in 2 boxes. It made my life easier, but yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe it's because I wanted to use more full boxes. And then that's I think what happened is I know this week and I think last week maybe, or maybe it was mostly this week, I wanted to use so many boxes that I was like, all right, let's split this up so I can use an extra box. And I think there was still 1 box that I wasn't able to use that I wanted to, and I was super bummed about, but what can you do? It's hard when there's only 1 left because you can't really do anything about it. You know what I mean? It's nowhere to be put unless you have another box to pair it with. And I didn't want to double use any of the fashion people. So I was like, ugh. But it's fine. I got to use 1 more box than I intended to by making this day a 3. I think that's what happened. Then I went on a Target run and also had a FaceTime date with Kane. And then on that FaceTime date, I booked a trip every July. I think we're going in June though, aren't we? It doesn't matter. It's a summer trip. Basically every year besides 2020, we have done some kind of trip. Last year we went to Hawaii, which was amazing. And I just love Kane. I just feel like we vibe and it's always a good time because I feel like we're almost very much alike. We could be twins and the same personality. But we booked a Miami trip and it kind of worked out because I didn't really want to leave Lila or even any of my kids. But it's going to be during the week, so my husband will have help, Nick will have help. And then also it's only going to be 2 days there and then the 2 travel days. So really I won't see them for 2 days. I should be okay. I need it. And then I won't be going on a trip by myself until next year, which we're already pre-planning ideas for future years, but I'm really excited about that. And I'm excited to go to Miami. I think it's going to be fun. And I just love the beach, honestly. I'm a beach person. My husband, Nick, I don't know, I keep calling him my husband. It's so weird. He's very much so a history person, so he loves museums and old stuff, and we're just we just don't vibe like that. But hoping one of the kids is also like me, so then Nick could take the kids that all the history stuff, and I'll do some things, but we went to the Louvre and it was so boring. I'm sorry if you love that, but I was so bored. But I'll do Harry Potter studio tour, or I'll do shopping, or going out to eat anywhere, or the beach, the pool, anything that's fun like that. Or art museums, modern art, so the MoMA, I'll go there. Science centers, count me in. Zoos, count me in. But I just old stuff, I'm just so bored. I know, I'm the worst, but I'm excited for Miami though. Then we watched the season 1 finale of Euphoria, and then on Wednesday I put in that it was the 8-year release. I put that down a little bit farther because I didn't want the 2 hollow boxes next to each other. And I accidentally put the SPC birthday sticker that I made on this day because I was like, oh, I don't think I marked it on the actual birthday, but I did mark it on the actual birthday. So whatever, I'll know what it means. And then we went to In-N-Out, and then Nick was sick. I don't know what the deal was. I think he had a really bad headache. So I just hung out with Lila and he took a nap, I think. And then I wanted a McDonald's Coke, which have been an actual problem. But I'm cutting down slowly but surely. They're just so good. I had one last night and it was just delicious. And then I cuddled Girly and we watched Euphoria again. We really binged Euphoria. I don't know if we've ever watched a show. 90 Day, but I feel 90 Day is never finished because unless you dedicate your whole entire life to it, there's too much. It's a bazillion episodes. But I feel we've never dedicated so much to one show because we were watching 2 episodes some nights because we'd be it'd be our bedtime basically, and I'd be maybe we just watch one more, and Nick's yeah, we should probably do that, we should probably watch another episode, which is just so funny because I feel if Nick wouldn't have watched it with me, he would have saw bits and pieces and made fun of me and been oh, teen show, but he's no, he's into it, and I'm yeah, because these shows are actually kind of good and addictive, so there's that. Then on Thursday, I got Starbucks in the morning. I get Starbucks every morning, but like I've said before, if there's nothing to put or nothing that I really feel marking, Starbucks will get marked because I have a sticker for it. So it's always easy. Then we did a post office drop and I went with, and we got Potbellies, which I haven't had I think I haven't had since I gave birth. So 5 months, but it's so good. So good. so yummy. And their cookies are really good. They have like an oatmeal chocolate chip that's like bomb. And they also carry Zaps. So I'm always down for chips then too. Then I got a new Louis sweatshirt that I was really excited about, so I marked that down. And then we watched Euphoria, and I just put it. I was super tired. Also, I was probably super tired because I was staying up really late and watching Euphoria for the past like 2 weeks. Well, this week and the week before. And Friday was the actual SPC 8 years, which is wild. And I just can't believe it's been 8 years. I remember whenever I started, like, I was like, oh, this is probably like 3-4 years, and then it'll like die off probably. I don't know. But it's still going strong, and I'm still having fun, and I still feel like there's so much to do. Like, I feel like I haven't run out of ideas. And I was looking like the one time, and I have like an external hard drive that has like all of the old kits that I've ever done on it. And I've done like, I mean, obviously math, like I've done over 500 kits, like probably like even closer to 1,000 now, doing like 3 a week for like years and barely ever taking a week off from doing those 3 weeks. But even then, like some weeks I do 4 or 5. So I think it kind of evens out from like the 1 time a year or 2 times a year that I don't do them. It's just wild. And then like even custom stuff, like I have all my old mood boards in a folder since Jessica has been doing them, which was, well, when she was doing them. So that was probably like 4 years ago. And there's so many in there. Like, I don't even know, like hundreds of customs, because I do usually 3 to 4 of those. Well, for a while, I mean, there was a lot more than that. It's just crazy. And I just feel like super excited still, which I think that's wild. I feel like I haven't gotten to the point where I'm like, I'm bored. But yeah, it's just been a really fun journey, and I wouldn't be here without you. You who are listening, I'm talking to you. So thank you. Then I got Girly up early this day, or Girly got up early this day. I don't know. This girl, like, she's just like doing it recently. But she sleeps like through the night, so I can't really be mad. Well, actually recently she hasn't. She's been waking up once a night and pooping in the middle of the night, which is like, come on. But she goes back to sleep like basically as soon as she gets her butt changed, so it's not too bad. Like, whereas Bennett would like basically just never sleep till he was like 18 months old. Then I got lots of mail this day. I don't remember what it was, probably wax. And then I cuddled Theo. We got Papa John's for dinner, which is my favorite trash pizza. And this day we started Nora from Queens, and it was another show that Nick was like, I'm not really interested in watching it. And then I don't think he watched the first episode, and then the second episode, I think he watched it with me, and he was like, oh yeah, this is actually kind of funny, so I'll watch it with you. So now it's one of our shows, and it's nice because it's like 20 or 30-minute episodes, and they're just like funny and light and cute, so I love it. I think it's on HBO Max. Yeah. Then on Saturday, we just had like a family cuddle session in bed, and we just like all sat there. I think like Bennett had the Switch, Theo had an iPad, I was just cuddling. It was a whole vibe. And then I cleaned my wax area this day. I don't remember if this is when I like really cleaned it, but I'm kind of assuming this is when I did. And I basically have a pack system in my office that has like a cabinet and then like 3 drawer sections. And I basically have now moved all of my planner stuff out of the drawers and made those all wax. There's like 3 little teeny tiny drawers that have like random non-planner and non-wax stuff in them, like photo paper and like Polaroid stuff. But the other drawers are all wax now. And then my cabinets are mostly all planner stuff and like craft stuff and like stuff I'm hoarding that I probably should get rid of. I got rid of so much planner stuff though. Like stuff I just been hoarding that I'm like, maybe someday I'll use it. And then I'm like, nah, probably not. So I did get rid of a lot of like random papers and stuff like a couple of years ago, but there's still much to be done on the decluttering. It just isn't going to happen soon. And I also have to do my garage. My garage is like a real trash hole. It's just like a project, and it's always hot. And like when it's not hot, I just want to sleep. So there's that. Then I took pictures of Lila this day. I usually try to take a picture of her every week, like get her in a cute outfit, because like, and like thankfully I learned my lesson from Bennett. I feel like I bought him so much clothes from like 0 to like 12 months. And basically he was almost always in pajamas, like the zip pajamas and like regular pajamas. And for Theo, I don't think we bought like anything basically at all. Like maybe like a couple of things like Christmas, and that was like it. And then Lila, like we got like, I feel like I was still pretty calm. Like I'm looking at her stuff and I feel like I was still relatively calm. Whenever I have the urge to buy something for them, like when they're 0 to 12 months, I usually buy it in like 18 or 2T or like 4T like, I just spread it out and buy things in way bigger sizes because I know that they'll actually wear them then. Because, like, for Lila, she's not going to wear, like, an outfit unless I, like, put her in it for a picture, and then I'll immediately take her out of it and, like, put her in pajamas because she's just more comfortable that way, especially with my kids having, like, horrible eczema, like baby eczema. It just doesn't make sense to have them in outfits because they'll just scratch themselves up. Even if I put, like, gloves on them, they just find ways because they're like Houdini. So we put her in a cute outfit this day. I don't remember what it was. The last one that we did, I don't think it was this one, but it might have been like, she has this like jumpsuit. I think it was that one, but I got her this Lily Pulitzer like sleeper, and it's 6 to 9, but their stuff runs so small. But I put her in that recently and put a little bow on her and just took pictures of her because she's just so cute and I just want to squeeze her. Then I cleaned up the house because we were going to have people come over this night, and I put in that I was super tired. We had Targa for dinner because Amanda and her boyfriend Andy came over to play games late at night after the kids went to bed. I don't remember what we played. We played, I don't know, Amanda picked all the games. We played Harry Potter Heads Up. We played Who Knew. We played, actually I don't remember what else we played. We played like a Do You Know? Oh, we played like a couples game, but the markers were so like worn out, so I actually ordered new markers. And we played that when Brie and Bruce were here too. Yeah, I don't think we played Monopoly Deal with them, but Monopoly Deal is like the funnest game. Funnest is not a word, the most fun game. We played that with Brie and Bruce and like taught them how to play it, and then they went and immediately like ordered it for their house too. But it was like way different playing with 4 people. I was just like, why did you do that? Why did you do that? But it was so good. And then also we had crumble cookies, and there was an oatmeal one. And I feel like I've just been like kind of over crumble cookies because I feel like they're so big. And I'm just not like a huge sweets person in general. I'd rather eat like real food because like that's like a sweet to me. Like I'd rather eat steak than a cookie. But they had an oatmeal one and it was so good. It's just because it's like more of like a savory cookie than a sweet cookie. It was just bomb. Then on Sunday, I had Starbucks and Burger King for breakfast. I've been loving Burger King's breakfast, and also I've mentioned that the service at my Burger King is phenomenal. I don't know. The thing is, I never see anyone else working besides the one guy that is working, and I still think he's like a manager or something because he's always there. And he's like so fast and like so efficient, and like it's crazy. It's like you could go to Burger King and you can like get to the drive-thru, right? And like get out of the drive-thru in like 15 seconds. Like as fast as you can drive is as fast as they will give it to you. It's just crazy to me. And then I was still working on wax stuff on Sunday, putting stuff away, organizing things, getting my life together. And my in-laws came over because I was making halupkis, which are basically like stuffed cabbage. And my mother-in-law made them a lot whenever I lived with them, and I just wanted to like try and make them and like follow a recipe like versus what they do, because they like ground the beef first and then stuff it, which I feel like seems so much more like complicated to stuff cabbage leaves with ground beef. So I wanted to try it the way that the internet was mostly leading me to, which was kind of like mixing, I remember actually if you like cooked anything prior. I think I just cooked the cabbage. You'd like boil them and then like take them apart. But you'd basically do like a ground beef, ground pork mixture with like spices, and I think there's like onions in it and maybe something else. And then you stuff the cabbage leaves with the raw meat, and then you cook it for like 2 hours, and it was really, really good. I think that like cabbage was like a later in life acquired thing for me, and also like cooked properly. But it was really good, and I would definitely make them again. I know that it's good whenever Nick gets seconds and he's not like, I'm good, I'll just eat like 12 bags of chips later. So I was excited about that, and my in-laws also love them too, so that was also exciting. Then I put in that Bennett went to the bathroom by himself. So basically all this week we had to like ask him and like help him onto the potty because he was just like nervous still about it. But this day he went by himself, and he's basically been going by himself and like not without us asking since then. So I don't know, I'm just so proud of him. I know he's definitely like a little bit late on the game, but he's just so smart, and I'm just so proud of him either way. Then I also put in that we watched 90 Day because 90 Day is on Sundays, and it's 90 Day, like just 90 Day, and it's kind of boring, but you know, here we are. We prefer before the 90 Day because there's more like drama and like what's gonna happen next. But regular 90 Day for the most part. I really love, oh my god, what's the name? Coben and, I don't remember what her name is. Coben and, I don't remember. The one that already have the baby. Like, I just love them, and I just really hope it works out because they just seem like so sweet. They're probably my favorite, like, couple from this cast. And usually I like a couple with, like, drama, but I'm just, like, I love them because they just seem so sweet and, like, genuine. And I'm really just hoping that, like, no drama happens with them and, like, everything just works out because, like, I just think they're so sweet. And then we watched Euphoria, and that is everything for this week. I noticed that this was, like, messed up, so I fixed it, but I have been loving this year's planner. I just love flipping through it. I love every single spread. This one is no exception. I love the colors. I love the foil. I love everything about it. I just think it looks beautiful. And I will, like I said, be not restocking, but I'll be listing the extras of all of the items that are in the bundle, like a limited stock of them. So I'll let y'all know in a new release video whenever I will be doing that. But I hope you liked this week's video, and I will talk to you in my next one. Bye.